on everyone? It's Aseel Soueid from Diabetic Aesthetics. Gonna be doing a full day of eating video showcasing all of the foods that I have personally been eating to build lean muscle mass and get to my muscle building goals, and just in general show you guys the dieting approach that I've been following to get me on the right track to making gains. But anyways, it is currently 2 p.m. I have woken up at 8 in the morning. Now I'm not gonna bore you or be repetitive on the fact that I practice intermittent fasting, which is where I fast for the first few hours of my day and have nothing to eat other than some black coffee and water. But yeah, that's exactly what I did since 8 in the morning till now. So I've been fasted for the past 6 hours. I just don't find myself hungry in the morning, and I find it counterproductive when you're trying to be on a small caloric surplus in order to build lean muscle mass to eat when you're not hungry in the very beginning of the morning and then just remain full for the remainder of the day. It's just very counterproductive. But speaking of a small caloric surplus, let me go ahead and speak about my macro goals for the day. But my caloric intake is going to be around 3,100 calories. My macros are going to consist around 400 grams of carbs, 190 grams of protein, and then we're going to be hitting around 70 grams of fat. So anyways, 2 p.m. let's go ahead, make the first meal of the day, break this fast, and make some gains. All right, guys, so we're gonna continue on with today's efficiency and conveniency when it comes to making our meals by getting some oven roasted turkey breast and some gluten-free bread for our first meal of the day. Let's go ahead and whip it up. So check it, we have prepped up our first meal of the day. It took literally less than 10 minutes, super convenient, super quick. Again, that's why I like intermittent fasting as well, guys, because my whole day is just so much more convenient and quicker. And then I also like to keep my meals pretty simple, quick, straight to the point. I don't like to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, so be sure to stick around to the rest of the video. I'm gonna be showing you all tons of easy recipes and tasty, delicious foods that you can be making that's super quick and easy for yourself, because nobody likes being in the kitchen all day long. But check it out, we have 2 turkey sandwiches. Now this is some nice freshly carved oven roast turkey. It is so much better than just like the classic deli meat, and I have, I would say, around 4 servings of that, 225 grams, and then I have 4 slices, obviously to make 2 sandwiches of gluten-free bread. The reason why it is gluten-free, by the way, is because I personally have celiac disease. That is where I cannot eat gluten, so that's that. And then I also have 2 slices of tomatoes in each sandwich, and then some lettuce and a little bit of barbecue sauce in both sandwiches. Now I know what you guys are looking at. What the hell is that tower? I've got the leaning tower of chocolatey gains, but these are some chocolate rice cakes, and what I personally like to do with these is put some powdered peanut butter right on top versus traditional peanut butter, just because it has some less fat and just more protein and carbs. So that's exactly what I got. Got 1 serving mixed with almond milk in there, and that is what I got going on for my first meal of the day. Hopefully that kind of gave you a quick little meal idea as well. Just some classic sandwiches, high protein, very high carb, low fat, and we're gonna get the day rolling. Gonna go ahead and take my insulin and keep it going, man. Make those gains. Just for those who are curious, by the way, my blood sugar was 106 even after being fasted for that long. I still do take insulin when I'm fasted, by the way. It just all depends on how my blood sugar is stabilizing throughout my fast. But anyways, 106. Gonna go ahead, grab my insulin and take this. And those who have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, I'm a type 1 diabetic. I need to take insulin with all of my meals, in case you don't know what type 1 diabetes is. So I just got back from the gym. I'm about to prepare my post-workout meal, which is gonna be my second meal of the day. So check it out. We have a bit of a game plan for meal number 2 here. We have got some cooked tail-on shrimp. Now I have been having the shrimp just de-thaw in a pot right over here since the morning. But we're gonna go ahead, weigh the amount we want, and then we're gonna throw that on the pan that is heating up. And also, we have already pre-prepared some homemade tomato sauce. Check that out. We're gonna throw this on the cooked shrimp once it's done. And we also have already prepared a lot of white rice cooked in bulk. I'm telling you guys, whenever you cooked your carb source, whether it be white rice, white potato, sweet potato, you might as well just cook it in bulk and cook, you know, a lot more than you need, because you could just store this in the fridge and have meals for the rest of the day if you're gonna have, you know, rice again, or, you know, for tomorrow or the day after. It just makes things a lot more convenient on you. But we're gonna go ahead and get cooking and prepare meal number 2. So we have got our second meal all prepped and cooked up. Check it out, guys. We have 9 ounces of the shrimp, and as it was done cooking, I went ahead and threw in about maybe a little over a cup of that homemade tomato sauce, and it's all over a bed of 350 grams of white rice that I did, of course, weigh out. And I did weigh out the shrimp and the rice. I didn't weigh out the sauce. It wasn't really that big of an issue. And I also put a little bit of olive oil as well for some healthy fats in here. So it makes for a very, very well dense, nutritious, filling, and just like delicious meal. And just a huge tip, guys, when it comes to your protein sources, I know there's so many of you that are tired of cooking chicken breasts and like ground beef. Shrimp is a very, very easy and convenient and quick to make thing. It cooks a lot quicker than chicken and even ground beef. So if you're someone who's busy or on the go, doesn't like to spend a lot of time cooking, go ahead and grab some shrimp. It's a little bit more expensive than chicken and stuff, but it's definitely well worth it in my opinion. And also it is very low calorie. It's got a lot of protein and extremely low in fat. And yeah, just kind of want to give you guys, you know, quick little tips, simple recipes, simple meal ideas that you can make every single day in order to have not only a flexible diet, but also something you're gonna make a lot of progress on and something you enjoy so much. And you can make this kind of meal in bulk and save a lot of it in the fridge and literally have this every single day in less than 5 minutes to make. So hopefully you guys enjoy those little tips and quick little simple meal ideas. Be sure to drop a like on the video. I'll be sure to do plenty more when it comes to my future videos. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, chow down on this. As always, the macros will be listed on the screen for every single one of my meals. And as always, you guys know the drill. I'm gonna take my insulin and chow down, and I'll see you guys for my next meal of the day. So it is currently 10:30 p.m. I'm sitting down to my last and final meal of the day to finish off my macros. Now you guys are gonna think I'm absolutely crazy for eating a meal like this while I'm bulking, more specifically my last meal of the day, but let me go ahead and show you the food first, then I'll explain my side of the story. But check it out, we have a egg white scramble. We only have 3 egg whites in here with 1 low-fat spinach feta chicken sausage. I've been absolutely obsessed with these chicken sausages lately, guys. It's just a great way to keep my diet flexible and also diversify my protein sources, you know, rather than eating chicken breast and lean ground beef all day long. This is just a great source of protein. So go ahead and look for that in your grocery store. But I also have a ton of mixed veg in here, some zucchini, onions, and some chunky salsa as well to flavor all this up. And then we also got a traditional bowl of oatmeal. You cannot go wrong with this. It's 3 servings, so that's 120 grams of dry oats. I'll put 1 cup of unsweetened vanilla almond milk and then 1 cup of water, and then nuke that in the microwave for 3.5 minutes. And after that comes out, I'll put some pink Himalayan sea salt, some artificial sweetener, and then also some I can't believe it's not butter spray. Mix that all up and it tastes absolutely amazing, guys. It completely eliminates that plain flavor you get from oatmeal. And you might be wondering, what is that brown stuff on top? So I have 2 servings of that PB2 powder that I showed you guys for my first meal of the day. I mixed that up with some water and it made for a little bit of a sauce that I like to put on the top of my oatmeal. It might be very weird, but I promise you, it tastes absolutely amazing. And then I also have 200 grams of strawberries. I realized that I had so much vegetables today, but I did not have any fruit. So I wanted to make sure I got my fruit serving for the day and also knock off some carbs to finish off my macros. But that's my final meal of the day. Now, you might be wondering, how in the world are you eating such a wholesome and filling meal while you are bulking, especially for your last meal of the day? Like, how are you possibly doing that? And that is honestly because, guys, like, I have such a huge appetite. That is the problem that I personally face taste myself. I don't have cravings. Probably is because due to the fact that I've been a type 1 diabetic for 18 years now, so I've grew up all my life avoiding sweets, so I don't really crave much of anything, but I just have such a big appetite. It takes a lot for me to get full and stay full. So that's why I have, you'll notice, a lot of bro meals, a lot of healthy, wholesome meals throughout my entire day of eating, because I just need to. And again, it's just something that helps me stay consistent on my caloric goal. Otherwise, I could easily wake up and eat like 4,000 calories if I wasn't being calorically aware and just going by how I feel. But if you are somebody who isn't like me and you have a smaller appetite and you can't eat all this filling stuff all the time, here's some perspective I want to shed a light on that could help you out. Rather than the strawberries, you can have a banana. It's a lot less filling. Rather than the egg white scramble, you could have a protein shake to get that protein in. And rather than the wholesome bowl of oats, you can have a big bowl of cereal for the carbs. And then rather than this powdered peanut butter, you can have some traditional peanut butter as well. That's just something that's gonna get you to the same goal. It's gonna achieve your caloric goal, and you're still gonna make those gains without having a wholesome meal like this. So it's just being more efficient. So it's all about perspective, guys. Hopefully that kind of helps you out and sheds a light on that topic. Now that's gonna wrap up my full day of eating. My final macros today: 196 grams of protein, 394 grams of carbs, 69 grams of fat. Almost spot on with our goals. Went a little bit over on my protein, but it's okay. I compensated by going a little bit under on my carbohydrate goal. And you wanna make sure you're taking your lean bulk extremely seriously, guys. This is when you're making gains. This is the time where you gotta put in the work in terms of your nutrition and your training. Now, if you need personal help with your macros, you don't know where they are, where they need to be, you can personally check out my personalized meal plan service on my website, diabeticsthetics.com. First link in the description box. I create you a full week's worth of meal plan to achieve your goals with your own macros for your personal body and goals. And also, if you want to take things extremely serious and you want to achieve the best results possible, I'm currently holding an 8-week contest. It's a transformation contest that I'm going to be starting next week. I'm picking out the people who seem the best fit for this, people who are very dedicated and will count their macros every day, who are going to do their assigned weekly cardio sessions, who are going to get into the gym, bust their ass, and hit some strength progression every single time. And if you want to be personally a part of this, check out my 8-week 101 online coaching service on my website. Again, first link in the description box down below. And also send me an email, diabeticandaesthetic@gmail.com, or fill out a contact form message on my website. Again, first link in the description box down below. And let me know you're interested in this challenge so I can see if you are best suitable for this. And we can go ahead and start. I'm only picking a limited amount of spots because I can't just take on everybody who wants to do it and sign up for my coaching. So anyway, that's gonna wrap up the full day of eating. I'm gonna sit down, enjoy this meal. If you enjoyed this video, I would genuinely appreciate you leaving a like on this video, giving it a share, and also comment down below. Let me know what else you want to see in terms of recipes, bulking videos, topics, etc. I just want to help you guys achieve your goals. And also subscribe to my channel, family. Be sure you have your notification bell turned on so you're staying in tune with all of my video uploads, 3 to 4 per week. Follow me on Instagram, diabetic.aesthetics. I post daily on that as well. And I appreciate the support, guys. See you guys in the next video.
I've been chasing dreams, she been playing games.